Hey y'all, this is Mari with the Wild Rare Oracle. Again, we're in this house. If you're vibing, we thriving. And we are back on another Sunday with the Sunday special. All right, the Sunday special is basically I pull out my cards and I do a reading, whatever comes to mind, whatever, the Divine Mother happens to call upon to do today. And today's subject is, of course, the next step you need to take to achieve your dream life. That's right. So basically, I've been going through some things lately and some changing priorities, some changing, oh, hey, sweetheart, he's so sweet today. Changing priorities, changing mindsets, new epiphanies, new things I've had to let go, as winter ends and spring comes into being. And I figured it'd be a nice, good time to check in and see what next step, at least, you can take so that we can achieve, a dream life. Now, the dream life to me is one that where we are in flow, where we're not feeling good all the time, or I should say, yeah, it's basically one that we are in flow where you wake up and you don't immediately want to bury under the covers in dread, there's no such thing as perfect, but in your dream life, well, you're pretty daggone close. You're in flow, you're in alignment. Nothing feels resistant, or at least you are able to feel your emotions, your intuition so well where when you do come upon resistance, you know that you need to push it away. Okay? So there's so many paths, so many choices, so many actions and reactions that we take upon this incarnation. And so hopefully this will provide some guidance as to the one that you should take that will put you in the right direction. Okay? As always, we are not picking cards. We're just going with the flow here. And essentially, if you clicked on this video, that means something in you called out to this vehicle, which means there should be a message in here for you. As always, if it don't apply, let it fly. If it does, apply it, I guess, Okay, so let's get started. I see JoJo has again made his appearance. He wants to help Mama out. All right, so so help me tune in and let's see what's going on here. First, get an oracle card. All right, so let's get it, baby. All right, so where are we starting off here? All right, where are we starting out here? All right, boop. Okay, we have satellite. All right, we have support, attraction, companion. Okay, so it looks like the first step is basically in our networks. Just give me a minute. All right, so who are you around? And who is around you, sweet peas? A lot of times, basically, you are about who your community is. So who do you allow around your person? Who do you surround yourself by? Are they people who make you feel excited? Are they people who make you feel dread at the mere thought of being in their vicinity? How do they make you feel deep inside? Do they uplift you? Do they support you? Even though your dreams may seem, untenable, do they say, you know what, we support you anyway? Are they those type of people, Or are they the ones that say, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, that's stupid, that's silly? What kind of folks are you surrounding yourself by? Because your peoples, they should be supportive, they should be attractive, they should be companions on your journey. Y'all should form a community get together. So again, it looks like the overarching energy around this is, I am not quite sure why he is suddenly. I always want him reading. But anyway, the first step, of course, it seems to be your environment. Who are the satellites that circle around you? Who are the ones that uplift you. Because if they do not, you may have to do some soul searching, okay? All right, so the first thing it looks like is to get your environment set up in a way that, you know, puts you on the path towards success. And many times your environment does include the people in your circle, okay? So that's the first one thing we need to take a look at is who are you allowing within your energy? Because if they are sapping that energy, then you may have to do some deep thinking. I can't tell you what to do. I can't force you to do anything, but I do want to just put a gentle reminder, a gentle suggestion out there for you, okay? You know, sometimes this can even include people that we've been around for years and years and years. You feel like, you've been around for so long, and, it's hard to let go. And it's hard to say goodbye to yesterday. If you know, you know. All right. But sometimes, people just grow apart. They grow away. They grow apart. They grow in different avenues and paths, that then you can no longer, vibe with each other. And that's okay. That is a-okay. And so it seems to me we need to look at what is our in our surroundings, okay? Looks like that's the basic step, next step we need to take. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into our tarot. See what else we can get here. All right, it looks like JoJo is going to stick around for the entire reading. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. All right, so what next step you take to design our dream life, okay? What next step we need to take to be in alignment with our dream life? Because we are all creatures of creation, and we are all creative beings. There are many things that we are not in control of. However, that doesn't mean we are totally helpless. Okay? All right, I'm just... All right, I have to go for 3 cards. All right, first card is the... Okay, we have the 7 of Cups of Possibilities. Okay, excellent. Then we have the 7 of Buttons, or the 7 of Coins, with Perseverance. Oh, 2 7s. Okay. And then we have the 2 of Buttons, or Pentacles, with Balancing Act. That's enough, sir. That's enough, sir. Okay. I know, baby. I know. Are you hungry? Is that what's going on? Oh, what do you want? You want to go under here? Why didn't you say something? Go on. Go under here. Okay. Okay. He's just catting. I know, baby. I know. Okay. Alrighty. All right, so again, in the spirit of, again, taking a look at our environment, we also need to go ahead and identify our priorities. Okay, with the 7 of Cups here, we have a lot of choices going on. We have a lot of things going on. We have a skull here, a clock here, a snake here, a French horn. Okay, a little dragon here. All right, that basically, shows that all of our different possibilities, all the different energies that are around us in any given moment. Okay, so looks like our next step here is to go ahead and make sure that we are putting our focus in on one of these possibilities. Okay, so again, the next step, honestly, before we can even get to step 1, we may have to be on step 0. And what is step 0? Well, step 0 is identification. Step 0 is identifying what is actually in alignment. Again, your environment would be a good hint. Again, does it feel like you're in ease? Again, when we say we're in flow, basically, you know the feeling where you want to do something, and then the feeling you get when you don't want to do something. Well, being in flow is with the feeling that you want to do something. Okay, all right. It's the feeling you have, when you turn on a video game and you start playing, and the next thing you know, it's 7 hours later, and it's time for dinner. That's being in flow. It's when you are an artist and you're just drawing and get into the zone, and the next thing you look up, it's night outside. That's being in flow. First things first, you have to be able to identify what even that is. This may surprise you. Matter of fact, this is what I had to learn is I didn't even know myself well enough to know what even caused me to go into flow. Funny enough, that's divination. I could spend hours upon hours researching. I could spend hours upon hours, going back into history, into like divination, into, reading, that kind of thing. Okay, so that's partially what led me on to this path. Okay, hey Jojo. Okay. Oh, you okay? All right. So again, just like with satellite, with support, okay, with attraction. Actually, the key here now is attraction. You know how the moon circles around the earth. It's in this gravitational pull. It's a satellite. What surrounds you in a way that you don't have to force. You don't have to force things to be there. If you're trying to force a square peg into a round hole, then you know what? That's what they call resistance in woo-woo parlance. the woo-woo parlance. That's what we call resistance. Trying to force that square pegs into round holes. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. Our next card is the 7 of buttons, or the 7 of pentacles. Another 7 here. Again, we have perseverance. Okay. So again, once we get our priorities identified, once we're actually able to identify what even, makes us feel alive, what makes, the time turn into, what makes time actually feel like an illusion, Sometimes, when you're in that state of being in a state of flux, where it feels like time just slips by and you just don't know how it happened. Well, that's what it is. And so in this next step, once the priority is identified, of course, you got to bring into being our perseverance. Now, I know in these past, well, if you're American, forever, ever, there's this thing with, the hustle and the grind, so much grinding, so much hustle. This isn't that, okay? This isn't that leads to burnout. What this is asking you is to create an environment, okay, that makes you feel at peace, that makes you feel uplifted, okay? And it is from that environment that you can build something that is successful to you. Remember, this is all successful to you. And I'm not quite sure why JoJo always likes to hop on into my readings, but he is just a frequent visitor. Okay. Same thing here, balancing act. Again, there's that, the pitfall of the hustle and grind. It's like, no, we got to keep a balancing act, okay? So the thing about satellites is the moon is in its perfect distance from the earth, It doesn't get too close. It doesn't go too far away, because if it does that, then we're boned, we're effed, But it's always in the exact amount of distance, in a perfect amount of distance. Of course, it does have variations. It's not the same distance for all phases. It's not the same distance from Earth. However, within that variation It's never too far. It's never too close. It's always just right. And that is what's going on here. So again, the next tip here is to ensure you're crafting an environment that is just right for you. Okay, excellent. I love that. So let's go ahead and get some more. I want to clarify these, see if I got any more information from the Divine Mother. Okay, I typically, I just flipped out. Okay. All right, we got it. We got it. So we have first card up, which come true, 9 of Cups, gratitude. Love that for you. Okay. Yep. So again, we move from the 7 up into a more mature number 9. Okay. Again, once we identify what even causes us to go into flow, because we're all different, we're all special. What even causes us to go into flow, then from there, if we find a rhythm and maintain, we can come to wish fulfillment. Okay. All right. And 7 of Pentacles, we have the moon. Let's see, number 718, pardon me, with the subconscious. Yes, exactly. Okay, the subconscious plays a bigger role in our day-to-day than many would actually think. And I would say the subconscious plays a huge role underneath all of these. Okay. Because that helps. It's where, your morals, your ethics also lay deep within your subconscious. So basically, you end up subconsciously leaning towards who do you put your energy towards? Who or what do you put your energy towards? Okay. That's what it's asking you to think about. Where is your energy going? Okay. Furthermore, what is the source of this energy? Are you in fear? Is it coming off of fear of survival? Because, for someone who is definitely tutors between survival, a hell of a lot. It's a far more difficult place to make a smart decision where you're coming from that place, rather than when you're comfortable, when you're in the flow, when you're at ease, when you're not worried about, can I pay my electric bill, or am I going to have to skip another month on meds? Ho, 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 ho. Very specific example. You can take with that as you may. Okay, and then we have, again, it looks like the energies are asking you to, again, be conservative with your energy. Okay, with the 4 of Pentacles, all right? Security, conservatism. It doesn't mean, no creativity, no taking risks, because there's an element of risk taking, whenever. It's whenever, okay? You may have to take a couple risks when you're changing your environment, if you've come to find out that your environment isn't exactly one that is an uplifting or an appropriate one for you anymore. And again, as we change, as we grow, our environments will change and go with us. And that's okay. That's okay. So it looks like for this next step, I'm getting a very big, I'm getting a very big, what's the word? I'm forgetting words. I'm forgetting English. I've been over here. I've been in Japan for too long. I'm getting multiple messages of environment. Okay. Fix the environment. And from there, things will flow. There's something in your environment that is just creating it's not big. But it's creating just enough, kind of like, how you drive your car, if your parking brake's still on. In some models, you can actually still kind of sort of go, but it's like, and it's like, and your car is like, will you just turn the brake off already, So it's a little bit of friction. Like, you're still able to go, you're still able to proceed, but it's just a little bit of friction. And if you just take the time, to go deep and figure out where that is, then once that's open, whew, you'll be right on it. Okay, and the back of the deck is, look at this. See, exactly. Look at this. The Four of Matches, Four of Wands, achievement, harmony. Harmony is the one I want us to focus on, okay? And look at the bees. Look at the bees all around here. Celebrate. Look at the bees all around here. The bee is, oh, I love bees. I love bees. They are just, if you want something from the animal kingdom, it's just about community and knowing oneself and, you know, working together to create something so delicious as honey, then that's me. Oh, this is Mojo. Okay. You're napping, Mojo. What's going on? And that is the bee. Okay. So the honey's right there. The honey's is within your reach. We just got to, oh, no, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. We just got to figure out, you know, how we can get there. And again, the next step here is to, again, turn into your environment. That's the homework, I guess. That's the homework for today, okay? Take a look at your environment. What's going on there? Is it person? Is it things? Do we need to look into feng shui? You know, because once that environment is all made smooth and ready for you, everything, it'll just flow right out. You only have to force it. It'll just flow right the hell out. Okay? Excellent. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I done hit Mojo in the head. I am so sorry, sweetheart. Okay. I'm just seeing if there's any more messages. Nope. All right. Now we just got our final little messages from the Tea Leaf Oracle here. And then I'll get y'all on your way. Messages for the next step. They take to design their life. Yep. All right. We have the haystack. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Again, I said earlier, that life is full of choices. It's full of actions and reactions. That's basically what karma is. It's really what karma is. It's action. It's your actions. What have you done? And basically what will happen is directly correlates to what was done. No more, no less. I know recently people are starting to describe, you know, good karma and bad karma. It's like, it's not so much a moral thing. It's just that the consequences that you will receive will be basically following what you've done. All right. Next we have Gong, an exciting event. Ooh, love that for you. An exciting event. Okay, so if something exciting happens, you know, leave a comment down below and share what the exciting event happens once it comes as you take your next steps to your dream life. And we got one more. Can I get one more, please? Alrighty. Oh, okay. I felt something was off. Okay. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. I felt there was some kind of friction going on. And we also got repeated messages about environment. Okay. So that's a double, triple confirmation. Something is going on in your surroundings, be it a person. The person who is working against your behind your back. Doesn't have to be necessarily like, you know, oh my God, they're going to stab me in the back. Oh no. No, it could just be like, you know, that your vision and theirs just are just going two separate ways, and their actions will negatively impact what is best for you. So I don't want to say like necessarily an enemy, necessarily done out of maliciousness, but they are working against your vision. Okay. All right, so take a look at that environment, okay? So again, and take your time. The moon here it's not a fast energy, you know? It's not very fast. It's just, it goes in ebbs and flows, ups, you know, peaks and valleys, you know? So give this time and dedication that it deserves, Once this is rooted out, once this person is rooted out here, okay, and it is dealt with, in a mature manner, hopefully. Or if you wanna tussle, then go ahead and tussle. I'm not telling you not to tussle, because I know y'all like to tussle. Then that should begin. So again, satellite, support, attraction, also companion. Okay. Anything else? No, that's it. All right, babes. All right, sweet peas. Thank you so much for clicking on here. Please like, share, subscribe, and also comment to, help me on the algorithm. Thank you so much for stopping by again. And, basically you are so worth it. You are so worth this work you're putting in to yourself, okay? I don't want you to doubt that, all right? You are absolutely worth the effort. You're absolutely worth the time, the persistence it will take. But once you get this environment all squared away, then you are be well on your way for the next steps on your journey in this incarnation, okay? I believe that'll be it for me. Yep. So be true to who you are, and I leave you with this quote: "You are the sky. Everything else, it's just the weather." All right. Love y'all. Peace.